your 5-time Emmy Award-winning anchor, Hunter Giffen, your Cardinals sportscaster, Nate Warner, the best cameraman on this side of the Mississippi, Connor Friend, your reporter in the field, Matt Lovett, the world's leading tech editor, Grant Hilliard,
Welcome to this week's episode of SedgWhat's Happenin. I'm Nate Warner.
And I'm Hunter Giffen. If you don't follow us already, please follow us on Twitter at SedgWhat News.
Now for this week's episode, we're going to contain the usual stuff like sports and weather, but since the Super Bowl's coming up, we're going to do a segment on that.
Now let's send it over to Nate with sports.
Thanks, Hunter. This week for sports, we have a recap on the girls' tournament, the sports from Tuesday night's basketball games, and a look into upcoming games for the Cardinals. But first, I had the chance to catch up with Coach Stuckey before the girls' championship game.
How's it feel to be in the championship game of your own tournament?
Feels really good. We haven't been in the championship game for about 5 years, so playing pretty well right now. 2 good wins, so hopefully we can keep the momentum going.
What are your keys on getting a victory in the championship game?
Well, it's going to be tough. I think Conway Springs is one of the best teams we've played so far, so we'll have to take care of the ball because they're going to come out and press us probably about the whole game, and they have the size advantage, so we're going to have to rebound. If we can take care of the ball and rebound, I think we'll be okay.
All right, thank you, Coach.
You bet.
Unfortunately, the Lady Cardinals lost against Conway Springs and ended up taking second place in the tournament. Great finish, ladies. Boys and girls played Tuesday night against Mound Ridge, and both took tough losses. The girls are now 6-7, and the boys are now 6-4 on the season. The upcoming games include tonight at home against Cangalva, and on the 9th away at Breen Academy. Come out and support your Cardinals tonight. Nate Warner, SedgWhat News. Good job to the Lady Cards on their second place finish.
Indeed, way to go, ladies. Boy, all this talking sure is making me hungry, Nate.
Well, I'll be darned, Giff. You're in luck, because I went over this week's lunch menu.
Well, let's hear it.
Thanks, Hunter. On February 8th, we have waffles. For the 9th, we have bagels. For the 10th, we have pancakes. For the 11th, we have cereal choices. And for the 12th, we're coming on around with a cinnamon roll. Over to the lunch side, we have chicken tetrazzini on the 8th. On the 9th, we have rib BQ. On the 10th, we have grilled cheese. On the 11th, we have grilled nuggets. And on the 12th, we have mac and cheese. Nate Warner, SedgWhat News.
Boy, golly, does that sound good, Nate. Thanks for that.
You're welcome, Hunter. Now let's get on with how the weather's going to look next week with Matt.
Well, howdy doody campers. Thanks, Nate and Hunter. This weekend's going to be a little warm. Saturday and Sunday's highs are both 51, Saturday's low is 32, and Sunday's low is 29. Both days are going to be a little bit windy. Monday's high is 41 with a low of 21. Tuesday's high is 39 with a low of 22. To finish next week, it looks like it'll be a little bit warmer. Wednesday's high is 51 with a low of 28 degrees. Thursday and Friday's highs are 57 and 58 degrees with lows of 31 and 32 degrees. That's all I've got for this week. See you next week. Back to you, Nate.
Good job, Matt. Now let's send it over to Tyler Griggs with NHS on how safe driving is doing this week.
Hello, my name is Tyler Griggs, and I'm the president of NHS.
And my name is Grant Hilliard, and I'm the vice president of NHS. And today, NHS and Safe Driving have put together a special message about wearing your seatbelt.
In the past, we've talked about all the dangers of not wearing your seatbelt, and we've given several of you rewards for wearing your seatbelt. And that's worked for 82% of you.
But we may have not considered that the 18% that don't wear their seatbelt might not know actually how to wear their seatbelt.
So, we put together a step-by-step instruction guide of how to wear your seatbelt. Step 1, enter your car.
Step 2, there should be a seatbelt to the left of you. Take that and pull it across your body.
Step 3, snap the buckle into the latch on the right side of your body.
And there you have it. Now you are wearing your seatbelt.
Now we'll go over some ways not to wear your seatbelt. Do not place the chest harness behind your back.
Do not buckle the seatbelt behind you.
Do not wear your seatbelt.
Do not attempt to sit in your car upside down.
Thank you for listening to this message provided by NHS.
Thanks, Grant and Tyler. Our newscast had a little bit of football fever for this week.
We did. It was really interesting. So let's see about this Sunday's Super Bowl game.
This segment is brought to you by Mr. Hilliard. Follow him on Twitter at SHS Hilliard. Follow him for the best Sedgwick High School tweets. And by SHS Stuco. Be sure to buy a Crush Pop for $1.50, a Hershey's and Hugs Kisses for $2, or a Carnation, $2.50. Orders will be accepted at breakfast on February 4th and 5th in the multi-purpose room. Happy Valentine's Day from SHS Stuco. Now onto your featured presentation.
Hello, my name's Connor Friend, and welcome to this week's special segment. It's over the Super Bowl. I'm here with the Sedgwick newscast. What do you fellas think about the two opponents in the Super Bowl this year?
I think the Panthers are a quality team. They've been playing good all year, and they deserve to be there. But the Broncos, I think they've just kind of snaked by and got lucky with what they're doing. Des caught the ball.
I'm just glad that the Patriots aren't there, so yeah.
I think that both teams are really good defensively, but the Panthers are the way better overall team.
I agree with him. I think the Panthers are the better defensive team, and I think Peyton Manning's going to throw 3 picks in the Super Bowl.
Who do you guys think is going to be an impact player this year in the Super Bowl?
Well, I mean, Cam Newton's always going to perform well, but I'm a Cowboys fan at heart, and DeMarcus Ware for the Broncos defense is just, he's going to be hard to stop. The Panthers are going to have problems with him, so I say DeMarcus Ware.
You know, people that are underappreciated, I think, are kickers. So I think that the Panthers kicker, Graham Gano, he's gonna be the impact player. He's gonna probably make a couple field goals, maybe a game-winning one, but you never know.
Again, I think it's going to be a defensive game, and so I think the Panthers' defense is going to be the biggest part. So their defensive back, Norman, I feel like he's going to be the impact player.
See, I'm going to stay on the defensive side like Matt, except I'm going to go to the Broncos. I think Aqib Talib is going to be the impact player. He's historically played well in big games, especially in college, in the Orange Bowl. So he's going to be my impact player for this game.
I have to disagree with all of you. I think Adam Wainwright, he will be up there in the standings. You know, he's going to be throwing some strikes out there, hopefully getting a touchdown. You know what I'm talking about? What do you think is going to be the best commercial this year?
Probably something to do with Doritos.
Yeah, that's what I had to say, too. They have some funny commercials.
Never really watch commercials, but I do watch the Puppy Bowl.
I'm going to go something with M&M's because they usually have something funny.
All right, now that we have the groundwork laid out, who do you believe is going to win this year's Super Bowl?
I got to go with the Panthers. I just think, you know, they're a better team, and I'm going to guess it's going to be a blowout. I'm going to say 45-10 or so, something like that.
Well, I think it's going to be a little closer because they were talking about all the defense and stuff. I think it's going to be 17-14 Panthers with a winning kick from my impact player, Graham Gano.
I also think it'll be close because of defense, and I'm going to go 30-27 Panthers.
I think it's going to be close, but I'm going to say it's going to be a low-scoring game. It's going to be 7-14 Broncos.
Now that you know our opinion, let's find out what yours is.
Who's in it? It's my first question. Okay. I think the Panthers are going to win.
For sure, the Broncos, for sure.
Panthers will win by 30.
I don't actually know who's even playing.
The Panthers and the Broncos.
I guess the Panthers.
I don't know who's playing in the Super Bowl.
It's the Broncos and the Panthers.
Oh, then the Broncos.
What's the score going to be?
I don't know.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, that'll conclude this segment. Now that we know who everybody thinks is going to win the Super Bowl, back to you, Nate and Hunter.
Man, sounds like everybody's excited for the big game this weekend.
Sounds like it, Nate. Another week, another episode down.
From Giff and I, along with the rest of the SedgWhat cast, thanks for watching this week's episode of SedgWhat's Happenin'.
Stay classy, Sedgwick.
Thanks for watching SedgWhat.
Thanks for watching SedgWhat.
Thanks for watching SedgWhat's happening.
Thanks for watching SedgWhat's happening. Tune in next week.